It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47 -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Like 20!
Watch twist. Hey, watch it.
21. Get hot!
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Bart, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before a game, Make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
58. White. Hey, alert. 6-6. Bullet hop.
On second and very short. Garoppolo. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
Here we go.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
61, matchbox lights.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman, and he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It's a first down following a gain of 3. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Check three.
Garoppolo on first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. Ingram's got the first down and more. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. 24 yards as these guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go. No. Off. Watch safety creeping.
11.
58, right over there. Right.
Once again, they run with Breida on first down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
13.
On 3rd down, a run from Breida. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Wild Bill. Hey, Mike, 50. You're not ready. You're not ready.
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
There goes Mark Ingram, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram with a 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter as the Ravens push further out in front. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the 1st quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the 1st half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game. And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up.
Check 48's the mic. Let's go, G.
65. Set hunt.
Check. Kill.
Garoppolo gives to Breida.
Get there.
7 yards there and a 1st down.
Here we go. 180.
Check. Fresno.
21.
Whip. Watch the whip. Shift. Watch the shift.
On 1st down, here's Breida. A nice little juke. Earl Thomas in on the stop.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Let's go, D. Tighten up.
12.
Hatch.
1, Omaha.
Switch gears. Alert 3. Watch twist.
Lock.
Here's Breida. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage.
Here we go.
It'll be back at the 36.
11.
That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
11.
Hey, look, 48. Look, hey, we gonna mic the 48 right now. Let's go.
Hey, Echo.
Defense, no game. 48's the mic.
Hey, we got to get to the ball, D. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
Converge. Check 37. Check.
12, fellas. Here we go. Man.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
On the double. Spike 56. Let's get the ball.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. D. Ford able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
He wasn't ready.
On 3rd down, Mark Ingram. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That good for 19 and a 1st down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. from the red zone now. Here's Jackson on first down. This one complete to Ingram. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also...
And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Matt Breida, 57 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Down 3 scores already. This game was really in danger of getting away from them. They needed a drive like that, especially on the road.
Not only to calm themselves, but maybe tamp down the crowd a little bit, because everything was against them. As you noted, this game could have gotten away from them very easily, but instead, the calming drive, now they have a little bit more confidence. Okay, we're back in it. All right, we're ready to go. That was impressive.
And the defense now needs to reciprocate. That's fielded in the end zone. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield, try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson sliding out of the pocket. He'll run it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Here we go. Put the flag. Check 56. Extreme.
On 2nd down, it's Ingram, and he'll get it down here to the 43. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go. 70 ending. 51. Let's go, defense.
And an alley to run. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half, as the Ravens push further out in front. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion.
Check. Wide. Get wide. Out.
They'll try and run with Ingram. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
Keep playing hard, fellas. All day. Woo! Let's get it.
And the 49er hands team does its job. A 2nd quarter onside kick that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team. They can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They run with Breida, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression you like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. And the day he's had, you can have one going the wrong direction. And that's complete to Sanders. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Here we go, here we go. 180! 21.
There's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Here we go.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Let's go. Take 4.
11. Black. 21.
Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Deebo Samuel in the final seconds of the first half. And the 49ers get a score closer. Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well.
So what you're saying is, if they take the ball down to start the second half and score again, it could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it?
Absolutely. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Come on now, let's go.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. They run with Hill. Looking to find a lane, but he can't, reined in at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, Jackson. And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
But it's not been the best game for him, but he definitely tried to get by with a little help from his friend there, trying to create a big play.
Couldn't do it, fell incomplete. But you're right, hasn't been a banner game here in the second half, just trying to get going.
Big thing is trying to keep confidence up and continue to fire.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day. 51 to Mike. 51.
Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D4. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Well, they've clearly made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive in the late stages of this game here in the second half.
And I get it. In this situation, you know, if you want to be aggressive out near midfield, you feel good about your defense, maybe, or just, hey, I thought I had a proper play call. But how about the guys that just stopped them? How good do they feel right now? You want to go for it here? We shut you down. They're over on the bench right now feeling great.
From the 27, Garoppolo. And Sanders has got it complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
And a 49er first down.
Here we go. 180. 12, fellas. Here we go. Blue draw Corkins.
Tight right, tight right. 3 down, 3 down. Shift. You go tight.
11.
You got tight right there.
Check 9. Man.
Now it's Breida. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Here we go. 180. 13. X3. 2X.
Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. 14 yards as his guys are back within a single score. Now Gold for the extra point. And the lead will shrink to 6.
Ravens 27, 49ers 21.
So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. That'll be taken in the end zone. And not a particularly good return here as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. From the 16, Jackson. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Quan Alexander, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Jackson now down around his goal line. He uncorks it for Snead. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Partner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on 3rd down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out. James now to return. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They're going to get their timing back.
Now, pass complete here to Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 for the Niners there and a 1st down.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
On 1st down, Garoppolo. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Domodal Pecco racks up the sack. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. This is Coleman. 9 yards on the gain there, so he got half of it back, and it'll be third down.
That's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball, the ones in the huddle doing the chirping, right now I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
Here we go.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. They run for it with Breida. And he will have a first down as they get into the ground at the 37. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. This is Breida. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Tackle made there by Tony Jefferson.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Right there. 3 buzz.
From the 35 on second down, Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
65.
Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. They'll run it with Coleman. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. Kyle Shanahan, an offensive mind, but his guys stopped up short. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
He's got the first down and more past midfield, and he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A 10th carry here for Mark Ingram as he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. And now defensively they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Check 99. Check 99.
Ingram again. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Oh, no, he lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack. So they've gone for it twice now on fourth down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
He's checking. Crash.
Slot. 2.
They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
White.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front, and it may be a guard, can slide up to the second level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And in the second quarter, he may very well run by him. But in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allow him to run with him stride for stride.
Here we go on 4th down. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Ravens are going to get the football back. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
And finally, they get him to the ground, but it's all the way down at the Niners' 5. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaughan. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.